All right, it is toy haul time once again, and today is January the 15th, middle of January 2018, and I picked up a couple things on the past couple weekends, and let's start with Pops, or let's start with some clearance Star Wars figures. Now I know I'm not really into this line, but this line has gone on 50% clearance here in Manila just before New Year, I think, or just before Christmas or something like that. Just before New Year, I think. And these are the Forces of Destiny figures. Okay, I'm not gonna call them dolls, they're figures. And these were the two figures I was really looking forward to getting. The Rey in the Resistance outfit with BB-8, and of course my favorite rebel, Sabine Wren, and they were at 50% off. They're very expensive here in Manila. This one figures, the basic ones without the droids, are about $30. They're being sold for $14 now, and the I picked them up at Toys R Us locally. The ones with the droids are going for $40. Now they're at $20. So they're still pricey, but I give that. But at 50% off, considering that, you know, these are very nice figures actually by Hasbro, and I'm glad Disney has given Hasbro the rights to their princess, to their female figures, their dolls and whatnot. I think Hasbro's done a very, very good job, and I was really just waiting for them to go on clearance because the price was very, very restrictive regular retail. So that's Star Wars. Some Pops. Okay. Oh, I did pick up a Star Wars Pop. This was from a collector on Facebook. I've been trying to look for this one. I saw it at a hobby shop on consignment. It was going for something like close to $30. Oh, close to $60. I'm sorry. I was not paying $55 or $60 for this figure. It's same condition and all that. The local collector, I don't really know him personally. I saw his post on Facebook, and he's trying to quit the Star Wars Pops, and he's trying to move into Stranger Things Pops. So he's letting go of stuff. Really just gems on his Facebook page. And I was like, what? And this one, he sold it for $20. And I was like, I was not passing this one up. So the Chrome C-3PO. I've not picked up a C-3PO just because I wanted this version. I finally got it. It has the summer convention exclusive. It doesn't have the SDCC, but that's fine. Very, very nice. And now I just need an R2-D2, a decent R2-D2 figure, not an exclusive one. I can get a regular one. It's fine, but it'll take some time. Okay, as you know, I myself am trying to get every single Stranger Things Pops except the 8-bit ones. I just don't get those 8-bit Pops, the ones that are like done in the 80s video game type of. It was during my time, but I never really liked it, so I'm sticking with the regular Pops. These are the latest ones I picked up from Kramer Toy Warden, and these are the regular Max release with the skateboard. Man, and this Pop has tons of quality issues in terms of paint. The sculpt is great, but just be wary about this this particular Pop, because the sweater has some splotches, the jeans, the shoes, sometimes even on the face, the eyes, the hair. It's not a perfect figure, and it took me like 12 figures at Kramer just to find one that was satisfied with and had acceptable paint apps, and it's a shame. I wish Funko would put some more quality control in there. Same with this guy. A lot of the issue has got to do on the sky blue, on the hand, spreading on the hand and splotching on his Ghostbusters uniform. The hair not evenly painted. A lot of issues. You know, if you're a big Marvel Legends collector, Star Wars Black Series collector, or the 3.75-inch figures collector, you'll be very picky on your figures, because you're spending what Pops nowadays cost about $12 here in Manila. That's regular retail, hobby shop prices. Regular retail sells them at $14, so $12 is very, very pricey for a Pop. At Kramer, it is very good. a very good store to pick your pops because they have almost all the latest ones. But it took me like 8 figures just to find an acceptable one because of the paint apps. And I just wish Funko would just beef up quality control on their paint issues with their pops. So, okay, that's Stranger Things pop. That's the pops. Okay, Transformers last. We'll do one thing before Transformers. Now, I know a lot of you will probably be very surprised maybe if I pick up this figure, but I did pick up a Wonder Woman figure from the shfiguarts line by Bandai. And big thanks to my good buddy Randy, who's been notorious for getting me into these Bandai stuff. He got me the Deadpool Yamaguchi. That's why I got hooked on the Yamaguchi line. He gave me the Darth Maul Figuarts. That's how I'm trying to get into this Figuarts. Picking up the characters I'm trying to get. I've not gone on full-blown Figuarts collecting yet. Trying to pick ones. Like for Star Wars, I don't want to get the other figures until I've gotten a Jedi Episode 6 Luke Skywalker. That is like the toughest Star Wars Figuarts figure to get. Once I've gotten that, then I can start getting the others. Maybe next Darth Vader and whatnot. But for DC figures, I've sold all my Mattel DC figures except for one Batman figure, I think, and one animated Batman. But I'm just not very happy with the Mattel line of DC figures. And I said I sold my Wonder Woman figures and all that. I'm a big fan of the Wonder Woman movie. I loved Gal Gadot in this movie, and I was trying to get the most perfect Wonder Woman 1/12 scale. I think this is 1/12, maybe 1/14. I have no idea because it's slightly shorter than 6 inches. And I looked at the Mafex one, not happy with it. But this SHF Figuarts, man, this thing is like selling like hotcakes. It is sold out from most hobby shops. But my good buddy Randy was able to snag me one together with his pre-order and for a very good price. Big thanks to my good buddy Randy for this. So cannot wait to do a review of this one. She is looking very, very nice indeed. Okay, too much talking, less showing of the hauls. Okay, something from our toys, last 2 items. Something from our toys. I did pick up the Masterpiece 39 Sunstreaker. This came with a coin. A little bit on the pricey side, but not complaining. This is an excellent figure. I'm just very, very pleased with it. Came with this coin. Very cool. Really loving this figure. One of my favorite Masterpiece figures to date. And finally, one last big piece that I did purchase. This was from actually a store called Hobby Corner, which I've been frequenting right now. My good buddy Jay had pre-ordered 2 pieces of this particular item. And he calls me up and says, "Do you need the other one?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." So going over to Hobby Corner, and big thanks to the store owner Heron for accommodating me on this one because my buddy Jay, just needed one figure and he purchased another one just in case, and I was very glad he did because I needed one. If you remember, I already have the first release of the MP10B figure back then, but it was a back-in-box figure. I did a review on it, and my good buddy Joshua, I knew he wanted it, and the prices for that figure was just, it was skyrocketing, and I said, you know, there's going to be a reissue, might as well pass on that older figure to my buddy Joshua. And sure enough, he was very happy with it. So my buddy Jay said, "Hey, there's going to be a reissue, get you one." So there we go, and that's why I got it again. It'll probably be very similar, some slight differences here and there, but essentially same figure, brand new box. Very, very happy to have it. So there you go, folks. That is my mid-January 2018 toy haul. For those of you who are in Manila next weekend, the 20th and the 21st, I will be sharing a booth with Kramer Toy Warden at the Manila Collectible Hobbies and Collectibles Convention at SM Mega Mall. I'll be unloading some stuff I wasn't able to sell over the Christmas break. So if you are in Manila and you want to pick up some of my stuff, go check us out at the Kramer booth this weekend, 20th and the 21st of January at the Manila Hobbies and Collectibles Convention at SM Mega Mall. So that's it. Pansit. Thanks for watching.